Try to start off their pillow comboing. Start their pillow comboing. And try to start their pillar comboing. There we go. Try to start pillar comboing. Fuck me. Oh hey, didn't see you there. So I've been doing my best to hold off from looking at the comments and it's driving me crazy. Let's recap from last week.
Post your Smash questions that you want answered to be anything Smash related, or not Smash related, and post that question in the comments, okay? I'm gonna do my best to read all of them and answer all of them.
And I'm just a little bit concerned of what you guys posted, but let's get right into it. Anthony Padildo. There's no way this name's spelled that way. Anthony Padildo. It has to be that. Anthony Padildo moved on to Smash. Nice, good to see he's running one of his favorite channels. Is that the guy from Smosh? You son of a bitch. Ah, oh, god damn it. He was watching a trending stream fails video that everyone's seen. He made no acknowledgement to he even knew what Smash was. He literally just watched someone else's stream compilation and reacted over it. That is not exciting enough to warrant a video over. He does this literally every time. Well, you know what? Alex Rose, I disagree. Which characters can you do multiple moonwalks in a row with? Is it every character that can moonwalk or no? Multiple moonwalks in a row? I think I could do 3 on a good day with Falcon. Technically every character can moonwalk. There's actually a video that shows every character moonwalking, but to get some of them moonwalk and nothing really happens because their momentum is so low, what they'll do is they'll put on a bunny hood and you can see the momentum and you can see the moonwalking. So yes, every character can technically moonwalk, but most of them don't get that much of a benefit from it. I can't beat my terrible fox friend because he abuses full hop bear. How do I beat that as Marth? If I dash dance, he lasers. Okay, full hop bear? Oh no. Okay, you dash dance and he lasers. It's not a bad thing, man. A lot of the time, depending, unless it's Dreamland and he's lasering on this side of the stage and you're dash dancing over here, which you shouldn't be, then yeah, he'll laser you. But if you're dash dancing in the center, he's on the stage lasering you, a lot of the times you could just run in and quickly dash and then down tilt or grab, and they'll be sitting there lasering and they'll actually get hit by it. You know, he could hit you with what, like 4 lasers, 5 lasers, and that's about the same percentages of a down tilt. So don't worry about laser damage, okay? Most of the time, when a good fox is lasering you, it's because they're trying to get you to run to them, okay? So just keep calm and just relax. If anybody's ever above you as Marth, you're set, man, okay? All of Marth's moves minus down tilt are basically anti-aerials. So if he's running in with Bear, forward air is going to beat that every day of the week, especially if you space it. Marth's sword doesn't have a hurt box, okay? His arm holding the sword has a hurt box, but his sword doesn't, okay? So if Fox's foot touches your sword, guess what? You win, he doesn't get hit, or he gets hit and you don't, okay? That's all you gotta do. There's a lot of things you can do, really. You can really do anything you want. Jump up air him when he's coming down, forward air him as he's coming down, up tilt him as he's coming down, as he's coming down with Bear, dash out of the way and then dash back in and grab. What's the purpose of your dash dance in the first place, right? So I can make an entire video on this, by the way. This is a very misunderstood a portion of Smash, I think, is dash dancing, right? When you're dash dancing, when you're moving, this is straight from PPMD, okay? Everybody will agree that PPMD is one of the best, has one of the best neutral games in all of Smash, right? Fantastic dash dance, okay? PPMD described dash dancing as this. Whenever you're moving forward, you're grabbing stage. Whenever you're moving backward, you're baiting your opponent, okay? Now that's your mindset. It's not whenever you move forward, you're grabbing stage. Think that whenever you're moving forward, I'm taking more stage control. I'm getting closer and closer to the center of the stage. Whenever I'm moving backwards, I'm baiting them to attack me. If you have this big stage, and Fox is over here shooting his laser, and you're just running back and forth, you're not doing anything, okay? That's not threatening his space. If you're over here dash dancing in front of them, that's a little scarier, because the dash dance is threatening an attack. It's the same in karate, right? You don't sit there and then attack. It's very easy to see coming. It's very easy to see something stationary that just comes at you really quick. But if something's already moving, it's a lot harder to detect that sudden movement. Make your dash dances a little bit closer to the Fox, okay? Now don't be right on him because he could just throw out a hitbox, but just like PPMD said, what you want to do is grab center stage, okay, as much stage as you possibly can, and if he's sitting there lasering at the corner of the stage, that's not a good option for him because one hit, he's off the stage, and Marth's fantastic at edge guarding. Hope that answered your question. Yeah, Fusion's got it. Yeah, good job, Fusion. TPIN here. Why not make your own Smashboard Senpai section? Would be pretty cool to bring back that stuff. I could, but I do like this interaction a lot better. It's a lot more personal in my opinion, as opposed to just a wall of text from some random person. But yeah, it's always an option. I mean, if you guys think I should definitely let me know. Oh shit, actual question. How about jump cancel consistently? For my character Ness, it is imperative to learn and use properly that I can put out any kind of safe pressure. However, it is very tricky to do consistently without breaking my wrist. I've tried multiple options such as claw, a combination of YX and analog stick, but none of them seem 100% perfect. None seem 100% the best. Help, please. The best way to make something consistent is literally just to practice it. For example, I was playing Smash with someone last week. They have never used the C-stick before. And to me, I'm like, what? How can you survive without using the C-stick? But for him, it's actually much easier to use the control stick and the A button. Now, is he going to be much more consistent when he figures out how to use the C-stick? Absolutely. But while you're working on that, it's going to feel very awkward and it's going to feel very inconsistent until you have it embedded in your brain. The best thing would definitely be to use the X and Y buttons, because if you're using the control stick to jump, it's going to throw off your momentum. So you always want to be able to use the control stick to change your momentum and, you know, ever so slightly drift forward and backwards to mess up the opponent's space and maybe to bait them into an attack. You want to have full control of your aerial momentum. If you start using the control stick to jump, you're going to sacrifice that. So I would really try to figure out how to use both buttons. For me personally, just double tap the X or Y button. Oh, a little point about jumping and then going to the C stick. When you jump from that with the X and Y button and go to C stick, try to make like a circular motion. It's kind of natural motion I'm making. That's what you want to do. You don't, I mean, you want to just kind of come down and flick the stick and then work your way back up. So you should get used to whenever you do a move and you flick and then come right back up, depending upon whatever aerial it is. But just get used to this kind of pattern. Hope that helps you out, man. 2 questions, if that's allowed. That's not allowed. I have a GameCube. I have a computer. How do you put them together? I have Dolphin Emu, but no way to connect a GameCube controller to my computer, and Dolphin lags so bad. Alright. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Okay, when it comes to connecting your GameCube controller to your when it comes to connecting your GameCube controller to your computer, all you need is a little adapter. So actually, I'll show you the one I have. This is the one I have. It's made by Mayflash. It's only about $15. The one made by Nintendo is actually like, I think it's like 50 or 40 or something crazy. You don't need to buy that, okay? This one works fantastically. Fantastically? Is that a word? To get this, you need to download Zadig, Z-A-D-I-G, okay? You're gonna download that to your computer, and you're gonna install the drivers, okay? The last thing is make sure it's actually on WiiU and not PC. For whatever reason, if you put it to PC on your PC, it doesn't work. You have to put it to WiiU. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. How do you Ganondorf properly? Oh, that's a great question. I used to be best smasher at school as a Ganondorf main, but eventually people caught on and I became predictable. Well, the problem with Ganon is he is kind of predictable. Properly. Well, obviously, you skill foot, that's all you really need. Have you seen the video? You need to put out preemptive hitboxes, okay? So obviously, you know, jump fair, double jump, waveland into something is good. I also found F-tilt is actually pretty good. It's got pretty good range, it's real strong. Again, with any character, don't stop moving. Don't ever stop moving. If you stop moving, expect to get hit, okay? So imagine it like this, right? If you're going to hit a bag, right? If you're gonna hit a bag that's stationary, it's pretty easy, right? Now, what if the bag's like swinging back and forth? It's kind of the same thing in Smash, right? I can space anybody perfectly if they're just sitting there and standing there, right? If it's computer set to stand, no problem. But if someone's moving around, it's a lot more dynamic and chaotic. It's a lot harder to space. So you need to take the same concept when you're playing Smash. If you stop moving, expect to get hit. Ganondorf specifically has a really good waveland, so make sure you take advantage of that. So get used to wavelanding on and off platforms, wavelanding as you come down. They think you're gonna come down with a fair. Instead, you waveland in and get a grab or something. Okay? So whenever you're playing with the low tier, you have to really outplay the other person a lot of the time. Now, that's not always the case because people don't know how to deal with Ganondorf. Like I love going Ganondorf against foxes. Because I'll be playing against foxes and they'll like destroy my fox, but I'll beat them with Ganon, you know? Just they don't know how to play against it. With Ganondorf against Fox, in that matchup, what you want to do is look for that fox to double jump. Oh, if that fox double jumps on stage, oh, and you clip him with the fair, he's done. It's game over. Oh. Short hop fair, double jump fair, put some double jump wavelands in there, short hop dare out of shield. Fair's got a massive hitbox. Okay, so just practice getting used to fairing at the very edge of the hitbox. Okay? If you go in deep and fair right into their shoulder, yeah, of course you're gonna get grabbed and expect to take 50%. When it comes to playing net play, faster melee is fantastic. I've been using it for about a month now. Highly recommend. Second, you did it. Proud of you. Who do you mean? Who do you main? Do you go to tournaments? Are you going to any majors soon? I main Sheik and Mirth. 2001 to 2006, I was playing nothing but Fox. And basically I saw that everybody played Fox. And I'm like, well, that's kind of lame. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I saw the Silent Spectre combo video and I was like, dear God, it's time for me to switch. So I switched to Falcon and it was fantastic. And then one day I was doing an Iron Man with one of my friends and I was playing Sheik. I was just like four-stocking all of his characters over and over again. And he's like, why aren't you playing Sheik? And I was like, I don't know. So then I picked up Sheik from then on, and I've kind of always had Marth in the back pocket. So that's been my main struggle. Do you go to tournaments? I did. 2015 is when I was the biggest in the tournament scene. I know my Facebook mailing group, if they're watching, they're gonna just be like, you haven't been to a tournament in 2 years, dude. Get out of here. I'm sorry. The thing about tournaments for me is I'm at the point in my Smash career where I don't care about being the best anymore. I mean, there was a point where I'm just like, oh man, I'm just gonna train and I'm gonna be the best Smash player on my block in the city, and you know. That's not what's important to me. What's more important to me now is growing the Smash community, keeping Melee and PM to a lesser extent alive, and just giving my knowledge to you know, a lot of these guys who are up and coming. I always will play Smash, and I've been playing Smash, and I'll never stop playing Smash. But being a top competitor just isn't really what I'm interested in anymore, to be honest with you. Are you going to any majors soon? I haven't planned to. If there's a lot of interest for me to go to a major, then maybe, we'll see. I hope that helped you guys out. I hope it made your day a little bit better. I know it made my day better, so thank you guys so much again. If you have a question, leave in the comments below. Okay, here's my question. Why am I bad? Well, how much tech skill did you practice today? That's why you're bad.